Hey, it's Adam Ward here, the fun homeowner. Another box surprise. You're like, what do honeycombs have to do with anything? Well, if you know me, I like LEDs and audio, but also LEDs. And in here are hex-shaped LEDs. These are by Dim Go-Go. They are an LED garage light. This is a 25 pack. Total output on this is 26,000 lumens. Okay, so a normal bulb is 800. All right, you get this when your garage is not bright enough or your workspace is not bright enough. Don't recommend putting this in a bedroom or in the house. This is a 6,500 Kelvin, so very bluish light. Some zip ties here. Whole bunch of connecting rods. This is like a 3-way. This is a 2-way. I've got a proprietary power cord here. Looks like a bunch of mounting hardware to put into the ceiling. Includes sheetrock style screws. Boy, careful with that. Don't let it fall apart. Okay, it kind of reminds me of something you would make for like a kid's play set. You can do single hex, 3, 5, 11, or 14. Holy cow. I have the 5, so it comes with 25 tubes. The 14 hex comes with 58. 120 degree V connector. There's 11 of those. 9 Y connections, a power cord. This is made out of polycarbonate. Polycarbonate is an impact-proof plastic. Total output's 220 watts at 26,400 lumens. Has a new safety design 3-pin connector. It is IP54 waterproof, so you can use it in humid environments like an outdoor carport. You don't want to use it in the rain, but you can use it where it's humid. Very interesting LED strip all the way down the middle. It's got connectors on both ends, and this is just filled with those tubes. So I have to actually lay these out, create the pattern, and attach 25 of these. So there's going to be a bunch of them on the ceiling. Hopefully my ceiling in my garage is big enough. And then I have to be able to run this. I do have a garage door opener that has a plug in the roof, and I'm pretty sure it has an extra outlet, so I'll be able to plug this in. I just need to make sure this 5-foot cable fits, reaches to that plug. 1.5 meters. Yeah. So let's install it. Okay, here are the tools I recommend. Laser level, screw, tape measure, ladder. Put the laser, find a joist, line it up, and just let it be up there the whole time you're installing it. I used 2-inch drywall screws because the little ones they provide won't go through the sheetrock, and I wanted it mounted to a joist. Here's the first time I put it up, and I actually did the angle wrong, so I rotated it and put it on this way. Working with hex was interesting, and I just built it piece by piece. I used painter's tape to hold the parts up because I just did it myself. This is the final. I did a different configuration. Power cord, I zip tied it. You see that light right there? They make 2 different adapters to change it to 120 volt plug-in. This is the one I used. You plug it in. Super easy. The whole installation took me maybe an hour and a half, so it wasn't that big of a deal. And then when I turned it on, I gotta tell you, that sucker is bright. I don't know if it's 26,000 lumens bright. It's hard to see in this photo, but when I walked in from outdoors, I didn't feel like it was getting dark at all. And I just think it looks really cool. And I'm really pleased with this light and how it went. Okay, these lights are insanely bright. They're a little tricky to install because I'm not used to working with 6 sides. So one way is like 32 inches and one way is like 36 inches. So it doesn't really line up well with 2-foot joists in the ceiling. I used the standard screws right into the sheetrock. I didn't put anything in, but I did do all of the main 4 screws all in a stud going down the middle. So it seems very well in position, and I tested each segment with the power cord before I put it up, and then I would make the pattern on the ground on the cardboard before I installed it. But I'm very happy. It's extremely bright. The color temperature matches the color temperature of my other light. in here, and I'm just really happy with it.